Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last.
Tim Money will stand in here. 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game.
Money.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, they're starting to open up.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run on the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Nelson Cruz will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Good job there at keeping the inning alive. The runner on first gets a head start with the 3-2 count and 2 away, so it's an easy decision to keep on going around second. He makes it into third easily.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. Mark Trumbo will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Paxton's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Money comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know? Striding into the box, Tim Money. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1. Tim Money will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, you're always gonna.
Tim Money ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Money is retired, 2 down now. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
Our entire Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A moment now to give you a look at the...
Over 30 home runs on the season for him, so he's definitely a power threat that opposing pitchers have to be careful of.
Hellickson gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. 1 away. And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric? Mark Trumbo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hit hard up the middle. Peterson has it. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Tim Money digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Hellickson's ready. First pitch on its way. Shot toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, this is something their hitting coach preaches every day at the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Here he lets the ball get deeper into the zone and stays back and drives it to the right center gap.
Nelson Cruz will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough.
Second pitch outside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Tim Money will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Brian Ma will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Montero camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Dustin Pedroia steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 3, Mike.
Tim Money makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Seattle, good night.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, Jeremy Hellickson. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish out the complete.
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series. Tim Money will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, EK. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, they're starting to open up some ground at the top of the division, and when you're setting a good pace at the top, it can be frustrating for those teams that are chasing you because they start thinking, what do we have to do to make up some ground?
The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. And here's a look at the starter.
He has a very favorable matchup in this one. He's hitting over 350 against right-handed pitchers so far this year, so I'd be pretty surprised if he doesn't have a nice game at the plate.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Tim Money stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And he falls behind 0-2. Jackson goes. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. One gone here in the Boston third. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Tillman's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Money is up with it. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman, number 15.
Tim Money is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside,
Tim Money will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
The batter, number 6.
Ozzy Cordova ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johan Cora. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Red Sox leave 1. They're on top. Tim Money will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Ball.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Kyle Seager will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs. Red.
Runners on the move for second. Ground ball left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. for third. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Miguel Montero will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Tim Money will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives them 7 strong innings, sets things up.